Hi. Um, Quick review. I went to see Russell Howard last night. He's a young comedian, mid-twenties, I suppose, who's been on a TV show here in the UK quite a lot. Very winning personality. Obviously has a very positive outlook about humanity, and that's part of his attraction. The problem with the show is that it's rather crude, and I mean that in the broadest sense of the word. The language was pretty ripe all the way through, which of course one doesn't see on television, and quite unexpected from him. Also, the subject matter was pretty uninventive and uninspiring. A few humorous stories about friends, and then quite a lot about parents and family, and the problems within the family. And it's amusing, but it's not cutting edge. I don't suppose anybody goes along to see cutting edge stuff from him. But it was the response in the evening was one of hilarity. There were 500-600 people in the audience, caterwauling with laughter, even at the simplest use of an F word or a C word. Um, and it's rather disappointing. And I'm beginning to wonder if it's my age. It might well be. I've watched The Mighty Boosh recently, and um, I remembered being a teenager and watching Monty Python and laying on the floor like an upturned insect with my legs wiggling in the air from hilarity, and my parents just wondering what on earth was going on. And I watch Boosh now with much the same response. So it might be an age thing, but I'm also just a bit aware of a sort of dulling of sensibilities, that that F word and C word become no more than punctuation marks in conversation, and is no longer being used as a shock to create some tension and then release through laughter. It's just a way that people speak. Some of the stories that Howard tells featuring his parents, again, have them, at least in his version, have them using some extraordinary language. And if that is indeed some sort of version of reality, then I suppose that's the level of expectation that is being set by one generation for another. And I don't know, it's all just. I left the evening both disappointed, because I really hoped he would be as good as I've seen him on television, but also just sort of vaguely depressed by the whole experience. Um, I had to put in the car. I fortunately had a CD of Tom Lehrer, and listened to that on the way home, and sort of hankered for a previous age where satire and humour was dashed with wit, something which was in very short supply last night.